Hi guys. Let me wait to see if anybody's gonna be in here. I don't know if anybody's gonna want to stay on live, but I just wanted to come out here and tell you guys something, because something extraordinary happened. I don't know if people, I know you guys might see it, like might watch this live after it uploads. I don't know if who's gonna be on here because you guys are probably going to be at work. But I just wanted to let you guys know a little something. Something extraordinary happened where a few weeks ago, like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I had another appearance with Saint Death. And I knew that change was coming into my life. So change did come into my life. It was very unexpected, but I just wanted to let you guys know, those of you that are experiencing birth, rebirth, change in any way, shape, or form, or changing things around your life, or making changes around your life, always make sure that you make the changes around your life in accordance so that you don't hurt the most people. Don't be self-centered when you make changes around your life. And when you ask for these changes. Hi Maria, how are you? So when you ask for these changes in your life, make sure that you ask these changes in accordance so that it doesn't hurt people. You're not always going to make people totally and completely happy. You're not always going to make people feel like totally fulfilled when you make these changes in your life, because of course, yes, you have to think about yourself, but if you guys have a purpose in this life that has to do anything with the angelic realm, or you feel like you're an angel manifested in a human form, and you do feel that frequency, even though I do feel like most people have a certain frequency of some sort of angel, whether that be the archangels or any other angel, I don't know, that you guys might consider an angel, but I just want to let you guys know that be careful what you ask for, because you might get it before you whatchamacallit, you might get it before you think is going to happen. And I told myself that. I said, Maddie, no, I was recording the video that I was making for you guys in regards to her appearance back to me. And I said to you guys, I said, oh, I'm about to change this shit again. It's about to be changed again. So I just want to remind you guys, sometimes you have to keep people from your past can sometimes assist you. Especially those of you that give you evil eye, especially those of you that that hate you or want to come after you or live in your shadows. You have to give people that space. You know why you have to give people those space? Because when you want to troubleshoot something, they're that energy that will help you. Especially if you're like me, you're not doing like if you're not actively doing spells and stuff like that, even though I do cleansing spells for myself. I have like baths, etc., lotions, money powders, etc. But if you want somebody to catapult you into a situation, sometimes you have to keep leeches, parasites, and people that you don't want around until they create what you want, until they give you what you want. It could be now, it could be later, etc. However, and appreciate the opportunities that were provided. Appreciate everything, all contracts, anything that comes across the table, appreciate it. But if there's people that come your way that insist on something and you see that the universe is allowing them, it's because they're about to catapult you into something totally and completely different. Okay? If you guys are on the other side of the token where you guys are the ones catapulting, like, make sure that that's exactly what you want, and make sure that you're doing it not just thinking about yourself, that you're doing it for the greater good of all. Even though most of the time, most people that are hi, yeah, I'm doing donations. I just want to make sure that I get this message out for people. once they like watch the video after, but you can definitely do it if you want. I'll be ready. Just let me finish sending out this message. But if you guys are going to make changes for people and you guys are influencers, business owners, or whatever the case is, make sure that you guys understand the business. Whether you're thank you, whether you are the person influencing or you're the person on the other side of the table, you can be an employee and totally like be an influencer. Okay, you can be an employee, an employer, and still be an influencer. You can be a Postmates worker like me. Like, I still do Postmates and still be influencing, because you guys are changing the way that people do things, or you're changing the wants and needs of people. So again, appreciate the opportunities that come about your way, and when the opportunity is no longer there, or when you are done and you're absolutely done, know when you are absolutely done. Okay, know when you're absolutely done with something, so that when the universe tells you and confirms to you, listen, you're done, time to go. Okay, especially if you're in the business of snatching wigs like me, it's time. It'll happen. It'll happen exactly when it's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to happen. Somebody will get pissed off and shit will hit the fan, okay? So, hi, good morning. So, however you guys, whatever position you're in, know that you guys are out here pushing the dice, pushing things around, changing things around for people, no matter what position you are in, no matter whether you are the influencer, no matter whether you are just the person that expects others to do for you, or don't really have any leadership or guidance in anything. It doesn't matter. You're still moving the dice, okay? Hi, how are you? You guys, I'm doing, for those 2 people that came in, I'm doing donation readings. If you guys are interested in donation readings, I am more than able and welcoming you to donation readings. My email for for my PayPal is in the description box of all my videos, but it's messagesfromvenus@hotmail.com, and you guys can send the donations to PayPal. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know that change is not a bad thing. Change can either make you or break you. It just depends on what you do with the change that comes around, with the change that manifests in front of you. Okay? It all depends on what you do with that change. Okay? And trust me, there's nothing worse than being stagnant or than being unhappy. There's nothing worse than that in this world. Even when I've been unhappy in the past year, I can tell you I haven't been miserable, but I still wanted peace. And I've been asking Saint Death, I'm like, oh my, like, can you just give me some sort of peace? Like, I need to get from point A to point B as soon as possible, because otherwise I will just be in a roller coaster and I will turn this unhappiness into misery. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be like that. And boom, it happened. It happened yesterday. I said, okay, good. Thanks for the opportunity. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm doing donation readings, Stephanie. But it happened. So I just want to let you guys know that I am always going to be here in this social media site until YouTube probably breaks down, or until I don't have time to do YouTube anymore, or until the universe takes me somewhere else. I am going to continue to be on social media platforms, spreading the message of how important and fantastic it is to experience change. And even if the change is bad, even if it's you losing money, somebody letting you go from a job, or whatever the case may be, it's still you experiencing change. Okay, it means that you're not gonna have to work a little bit harder, or get yourself something else, or put yourself in another predicament, or accept and or deny other contracts in your life. And also, most importantly, wait for the catch, is that when you guys experience change, and when it comes to you, especially when it has to do with money, because money rules the world, money makes the world go round, it gives you faith, because now you see that you have to have faith in the future. You have to have faith in tomorrow. Okay? If you lose faith in yourself, then you will let everybody else win. Okay? So don't feel bad for yourself. Don't put yourself down. If you experience sudden change and it's not what you expected, it probably is something that you manifested in the ethers, such as myself. I've been trying to do this for a while. I just didn't know how to do it, didn't know how to go about it. I started doing Postmates. I'm like, maybe this is something that I have to do in the meantime until I can get stuff together, etc. It doesn't mean that I've been ungrateful for the things that I've had, because I have had a lot of things that a lot of people don't have. I've had a ridiculous amount of things that a lot of people don't have. A lot. Like, I don't even have a driver's license. I actually have to renew my passport, and I have a car. And so it's little things like that that I've been able to experience, that I've been able to do. And I have to be grateful. I have to know to manage things. I have to know to accept when things are happening. So for those of you that want a donation reading, you guys, I'm gonna start now. Maria, let me know if you want me to do a donation reading. You guys can pay me now, pay me later, whatever the case is. You guys can go right ahead. I might log back in later on today, or maybe tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe I'll just go into to Instagram before I go to the library, because I have a few things that I have to do today, like send out my resume and experience new opportunities. So, oh my goodness, really? I'm so sorry to hear that, Maria. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Maria, are you okay? All right, let me just give you this. Let me just pull some cards and see if I can give you a message. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, Maria, look. I'm going to pull the 3 cards for you. Look. The first card that came up was birth and rebirth. This is something that she decided. She decided to let go. She could have easily stayed with us or stayed here, but she has other places to go, okay? She has another life to live. This was just a shortcoming, and don't think that it was something that you guys could have prevented. This was her decision, and she decided to go, okay? Then the next card that you have here is wealth. Know that in the next life, she will be okay, and this entity that she created for this life that you've got to experience will always be with you. I feel like she's going through, like, it in the ancient world, they called it like the the 7 I think it was either the 7 or 9 seals, but I think it was 9 seals before, or 9 doors before you actually either got to reincarnate or went somewhere else. And so she's up to the 7th seal, and where I feel like her soul has now turned. She got to say goodbye to everybody, but I feel like that her soul, don't be disappointed. It's only normal that you're disappointed and afraid. Fear, change attracts fear, because it's the unknown. But Maria, so I feel like her soul is now being replenished and balanced out into the waters of the universe, because the universe is a womb, and she's vibrating off of that. I don't think that she went into like what Christians will consider like heaven or hell. I think she's just literally back into the frequency of the universe. Some people have near-death experiences, and they experience going through portals. They experience seeing their elders, their people from their past lives, etc. But this is not the case from her. Okay, I feel like she was a goddess reborn, but it's the frequency right now, it's too low. The frequency right now is not where it should be for her to have lived a complete life. So she decided to let go. Okay, but she will be very wealthy in the next life. Okay, she will be nourished, she will be happy, and everything will be okay. She's just vibing off of like the universal womb right now, and then you have the butterfly, which is beauty. Okay, she wants you guys to focus on the beautiful things that life has to offer. She would like for you guys to focus on the fact that there is no real death. It's just change. You just change. You just escape. You go somewhere else. Okay, that's what she wants you guys to know. It's just a change. And I know that she won't be here with you guys physically. I know it'll be very difficult. However, change is upon us in the most drastic way possible. And she left in during Mercury being retrograde. Okay, so I feel like she will, when the retrograde goes, when Mercury goes direct, I feel like you guys will see more messages from her. But right now, just remember her how she was and know that death is not really the end. It's just change. It's just transmutation of everything. So I hope that that brought some solace or some comfort to your soul. I'm gonna be on here, I don't know for how long, talking about this stuff, but you guys, change is not, it's not bad at all. And then even when you feel like, oh, we changed, we moved on, or we changed from one place to the next, or oh, somebody got one on you, or oh look, they won up one on you. That's not the case. They actually did better, because when people push change, they don't realize that they push change for you. So therefore now there's more space for possibilities. Okay, I love you too, Maria. I hope you feel better, and my condolences to you. I hope everything turns out for the better for you and yours. Okay, my condolences. But I feel like when you guys are being pushed into change from someone else, so it's the influencer causing change into your life, they don't realize that they're still in the same place, that they haven't really changed their environment. They changed your environment for the better. It's what you do with that push that will make all the difference. When you see some people, they're like, oh, I got let go from my job, or this happened and I can't move forward, I can't do this. You guys, you can do everything possible. It just, you have to let go of ego. You have to let go of ego, and you have to be in the pursuit of your own happiness without thinking of anybody else, okay? When it comes to situations like that, you have to be in pursuit of your own happiness. And if, like I say, if you guys are going to be the influencers and you guys are going to be causing change for people, make sure that you're causing change, that even though it's in a drastic change, that things are amicable. If you guys are breaking up with somebody, that things are amicable, and that you know, you realize where you are in the position. Because some people can be influencers for 2.5 seconds, and then when you're gone, they realize that not only are they in the same place, but they realize either your worth, they realize what has happened. They'll probably come back during another retrograde, or during this retrograde. It always happens. There's always that chance or possibility. However, if you guys are going to be the influencers or for change for other people, it's okay. You have to make decisions. You have to make cutthroat decisions sometimes, and that is okay. And for those of you that the decision was made, you know, on behalf of, you guys have to respect that decision. It's okay. I just wanted to let you guys know that, because I feel like, again, I'm not one of those YouTubers that talks big shit and that says, oh, all this good stuff is happening to me. Of course all this good stuff is happening to me. There's a whole bunch of good stuff happening. There's a whole bunch of good stuff that's still happening, you know? So I'm telling you, when people push you out of circumstances, they don't realize like what predicament they put themselves under, or how how they do it, or what they do, and until after shit hits the fan, or until they realize your worth. Look, it happened to me last September. It always happens around this time. It's always around the summertime that something's happening. And the year before that, no, like 4 years before that, it started happening to me, and it started with like the whole situation with my ex, etc. I got rid of things, but then it was like every summer either somebody passed away, or like transmutation was always happening around either July. Thank you. I know life will spoil me because they're giving me exactly what I'm asking for. I don't want to be in a in a job or in a place where it's just a job. I want it to be, or I want it to feel like it's a career, that it's something that I love to do, where I'm helping other people and it's okay, where me helping other people doesn't bother people next to me, where me helping other people, or having other extra means of money or communication or connection with people isn't something that bothers other people. That what I'm going to get in the future, if they ever get consultations, it pushes them to be greater and to follow to be greater than me. Because if anything, at all my jobs, even in the places where I've been like absolutely mostly miserable, and not in this last place that I was not absolutely miserable at all. I was just yeah, exactly, Linda. You have so much more opportunities. Like if somebody doesn't want to be with you, then let them go. But if it's a place where not in the place where I was now, it's just I need to be in a place where I am helping other people, where I am not only snatching souls, snatching wigs, doing what I have to do, but I need to be in a place where I am helping people, where my action makes a complete difference, where it's not robotic, where it's not I don't know, where it's not, where I don't feel like where I was 2 years ago, where my fucking presence was just ridiculous. Like everything, all the changes that were going on in my life, it was like a tug and pull, you know. And I'm sure that those same people are making a change or making a difference in my life still. They're still doing things here and there. Who cares? The only thing that they can do is catapult me to be the best. You know why? Because when you stay righteous, listen to me, girls, when you stay righteous, only righteousness can come to you. Even in the most desperate ways, even in the times where you feel like, damn, this shouldn't have happened to me. This is not where I need to be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because it'll teach you to either be stronger, it'll teach you something. There's something about that traumatic experience that will teach you, so that in your next relationship, in your next employment, in your next situationship, in your next conversation with somebody, it'll open your eyes to the broader perspective, and you know what you want and you know what your worth is. Then it's fantastic. It'll be fantastic. Okay, so I mean, I wanted to just come on here because it happened to me so sudden and abrupt, and I just been asking for it. I've been like, oh, just fucking like how can I not feel this frustrated in this situation, or not feel like I'm annoying people because I'm doing the right thing, you know? Like, what? All right, you guys, look. But change is fantastic. Change is absolutely fantastic. And it has taught me my worth. Literally. And then when you don't feel comfortable doing something, then it's the best. If you don't want to do something, then don't do it. If you don't want to comply to certain contracts, if you don't want to comply to certain things, to certain situations, to certain relationships and the way that certain relationships work, then don't. Like me and my boyfriend break up all the time. We get back together, we do things that we regret later on. We tell each other things that we later on regret, but at the end of the day, I feel like our relationship is so strong, even though I sometimes can't stand him and he sometimes can't stand me. And sometimes there are situations where I feel like what is the reason for him being in this relationship if he's gonna be this unhappy, or if I'm gonna be unhappy, or if he's gonna be complaining, or if I'm gonna be complaining. But the fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, he's like that one person that's always there for me. Like no matter what, no matter how much he annoys me, no matter how much I annoy him, he's that one person that has stood by me no matter what. And I'm not saying that other people, like my mom, even though we had like that situation, but my mom has stood by me, you know? And I've met people progressing and moving along in life where things have gotten better, you know? And where they're there for me. When you lose somebody, or you lose a group of people, the universe always replaces that person or that group of people. But when it's for you, there is nothing that anyone can do that can take that person, thing, place, situation away from you. So if it was taken away, you just let it go with grace, and it'll always come back. It'll always bounce back. It's like the universal law. It'll always come back no matter what. If something was meant for you, if something is for you, it will always bounce back. So, do you guys want to talk about any other topics? And then I also want to tell you guys that I'm very grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for you guys being here. I'm grateful for the support that you guys provide. I know. I'm trying my best to continue to be that way, where it's like different, where I'm not just giving you guys weekly readings, monthly readings, daily readings, and it's not really helping you with anything. Okay? You guys have to learn to off. So when you guys see yourself in situations where death knocks on your door, and death can be physical, can karmic partner turns into a soulmate? I feel like people have several soulmates, and if this is the thing with karmic relationships, right? If you guys are in a relationship with somebody, you have karma, period. If you're in a loving relationship with somebody, it's a relationship where, it's like a sexual relationship, it's a love, amor, relationship, committed relationship, you will have karma with that person. Now, however you guys transmute that karma, then that's when that person can turn into a soulmate, because a soulmate is someone that's there to guide you through it all. Okay? And even soulmates bring karma. So I feel in this channel, you're gonna hear me say that a lot. A lot of relationships are karmic, even when they're not love relationships, even when they're relationships that have to do with friendships, that have to do with paternal relationships, that have to do with relationships with your pets. That pet might have been an aunt, an uncle in a past life, or something like that, or a situation like that, and they're here to guide you. That relationship, even though it's karmic because you guys are still trying to fix things, they're your soulmate because they don't let you go. You see? They're your soulmate because they don't let you go, and that is the difference. That's the difference. That's why I feel like people, they want to make things into something so specific, especially like readers, or very popular readers, or the genre of the spiritual community. You guys, not you two, but some of us want to make it so specific and want to categorize everything and want to put people into certain categories that you don't realize all relationships are karmic. I can be in a karmic relationship with my next boss, with my former boss, with myself, because my higher selves are guiding and twisting and turning things and moving along with things. You understand? So it's different. Everything is different. So let me just move over here. When you guys say karmic, any relationship can be karmic. When you guys say soulmates, the difference between a soulmate and what a twin flame is that a soulmate will always be there for you, and it can be in a form of anybody, a pet, an animal, etc. Now, the twin flame relationships, everybody that is obsessed, and I want to be obsessed with twin flame relationships, is a little different. Twin flame relationships are relationships that, yes, they're soulmates. Yes, they carry on the karma, but they are, hello. I'm doing donation readings for those of you that are interested, that are coming on board. But to me, twin flame relationships are for those entities that have been gods on the planet, or that have been reincarnated in a certain other beings from other spiritual trees, or godlike trees, or goddesses, or gods. It's different, okay? Because they formed creation. They created what the world is not today, but the foundation of the world where we can create today. And that, to me, is a twin flame, okay? That is different. Not a lot of people have that energy. Not a lot of people have that frequency within themselves, because it's too high for the frequency of this planet. Because if everyone would have a twin flame, there would be, number one, massive destruction of what used to be. So there would be some sort of war, and we all would be the winners. The human race, as opposed to the other entities or other situations that are on that other entities that might be controlling things behind the scenes are different. It would be different. They would no longer be in power, because our frequency would be too high, because we would know to not be able to another. And even when they are apart, when you are born apart, they are made up somewhere along the line so that they can continue to always come about in each life. But you're carrying your throne, and you're carrying the children of your throne, etc. Okay? So, does anybody on here want a donation reading, you guys? Or do you guys want to talk about anything else, or should I log out? Aw. Thank you, Maria. I know. I love you guys. I really do. I really love the support. I love the fact that you guys are trying to make a change for yourself. I love the fact that you guys are really trying to get away from readers that are fakes, that are frauds, that are just after your money, that are not really trying to make a change for you, because a lot of readers are just connected to wanting to make money off of people. Literally, they want to make money off of people and enslave you to make money for them, which is okay. All right, no problem. However, if you're righteous, those clients will always come to you, because they will always feel comfortable for you. So therefore, people don't need that. That's not what humanity needs right now. What humanity needs is to have balance. Humanity needs people that are righteous, that are not just using them for material gain. Okay? Even though it is said that our ancestors, that our creators created us to be slaves. However, they created us to be slaves, but they also gave us knowledge. Our primary creator, if you look back into the stories, whatever mythology you follow, and whoever the primary creator was, he still did it with love and admiration. Even though your purpose was to provide gold or whatever the case is, he did it with love and admiration, okay? The Anunnakis definitely did it with love and admiration for you guys, and they fell in love with you guys to the point where they procreated with you guys, okay? So I feel like humanity needs to be a little bit more grateful and understand the bigger picture. So I think I'm gonna leave you guys off here, so that I can then see if I can go on live on either Instagram. I upload this, go on live on Instagram, and I have to go to the library and take care of a few things. So I hope that you guys enjoy your day. I hope you guys have a fantastic day wherever you guys are. Please water your lives. You guys are important. Give yourself worth. No matter what happens, you are worthy, and allow others to catapult you into the predicament, situation, places, and things where you need to be, okay? You guys can be, we are slaves of certain situations, of certain predicaments, but you guys can be leaders and influencers for the better, for the all, okay? In a righteous manner. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.